stage of life we stand side by side. With every word spoken, let our spirits rise. Through trials and laughter, we weather the storm. As stone sharpens iron, our hearts will transform. And when the night gets dark, I'll be your light. Together we rise. We'll take on the wild. With friends like you, I'm never alone. In this journey of life, we've built our own home. Through valleys of doubt, we'll find our way back. With wisdom as our guide, we'll stay on track. Each lesson we learn etches deep in our soul. With a friend by my side, I feel truly whole. And when the night gets dark, I'll be your light. Together we rise. We'll take on the wild. With friends like you, I'm never alone. In this journey of life, we've built our own home. When the world tries to break us, we'll stand tall. Through fire and through rain, we'll never fall. With laughter and love, we'll weather our strife. Bound by the strength of friendship in life. And when the night gets dark, I'll be your light. Together we rise. We'll take on the wild. With friends like you, I'm never alone. In this journey of life, we've built our own home. We've built our own home. We've built our own home.
All right, welcome everyone. Happy Monday. Hopefully my audio works. Hopefully you like that silly song, a little bit from King Solomon. Welcome. I can see Doug. I can see Barbara in the chat. Hopefully you guys can hear me. And of course we'll have a after show live room. Thank you, Doug, for posting that in the chat. And I'll tie us up this evening with several good bits of the No Limit emails, and we will do a series of kind of bite chunks videos on the subject matter, so easy for anybody who's joining us to utilize, and as well as not boring, so we can help each other out more in the live rooms. And that being said, welcome. As usual, this is Evan, behalf of No Limit Emails team. I thank you for watching live or replay. Please do share if you like and find something interesting, and give us a thumb up if it's useful, and give us thumbs down if it's useless. Hopefully, either way, you can tickle that YouTube thing. It's pretty free. Anyhow, welcome everyone. As thank you so much for a few of you joined us the last 24 hours. I personally appreciate you. You made a great decision, guys. Please provide us your domain that you want to use and the way it works in the system, or for us, in order to allow you to get in. You got to do just a couple of really simple things, and that it is very technical. And the reason that we do this way, guys, is a safe for us and a safe for you. That's why we go through Cloudflare. And I like to answer one question before kind of like we get going, and that question is why we use Cloudflare. Really, the reason that we use Cloudflare, it makes it easier for us to basically have a safe environment to work, also as it separates our kind of technical stuff from your own technical stuff. We don't want to be in your servers or anything like that to do this, and you don't have to be in our servers to do that, to do what we're doing. And it's just a safe ground that for us to go through, and also safe because we use Cloudflare infrastructure, and of course, and that's why you get safe environment for your data. So do not kind of have a doubt about the Cloudflare. Most of the world infrastructure is on Cloudflare, guys, and is a safe environment genuinely to take care of the software, take care of the systems, and all that kind of stuff, which is really a simple platform to use. The free count itself is just enough, and then all you have to do is simply add your domain to the Cloudflare and send us your Cloudflare login details. Once more, to get out confusions out of the way, or even if you have some skepticism and you have a bigger infrastructure somewhere within the Cloudflare, you already know what you're doing, you can make totally brand new Cloudflare free count to just utilize for this if you want. But just make sure when you're making this another brand new count for Cloudflare, you remember your password to log in, and remember the email that you're using to create that account, because you need to send this to us in order for us to enter. But if you already know something, you don't have to even send us your email or your passing login detail for it. All you have to do is add your domain, tell us the domain name, and give us your API key for the Cloudflare, and that's it. And we can do the rest and install the system and send you your login details. Of course, when you get your login details, you have a guide that's sent by us, and also we talk to face, so we can show you what's happened next. You follow 30 days guide rule, guys. The reason for this is really to mature your system and to bring up your reputation into the global acceptable level, so your this brand new setup can work and communicate with the rest of the world. And of course, this doesn't fit in everybody's kind of need. We understand that, but for long term, that's how it works. And we tested hundreds of accounts, millions of emails we sent. Generally, that's how it works, and it's better for you and better for your own reputation when you get your domain. And of course, if you're really desperate to launch a few campaigns up, all you have to do is literally send me your details, or DM me, or get on one of the live rooms, give me your basically URL or the message that you want to send, email that you want to send, and I personally will send. I mean, if that's you have specific list you want to send, we can be on a live. I can upload it to my system and send you basically email to that while your email is getting warmed up, and I can also help you till this period of 30 days. I don't mind sending basically each day one email for you till you get up to the full speed yourself. That's not an issue if that's what's needed and necessary for you to do, and you are like get some campaigns out there. Please do not hesitate, just let me know. We are here to help you, and we can. So if you want your own use your own list, that's fine, guys, and I will upload it in front of you. We will do the campaign, we will send the campaign, and we can delete the list there and there what I upload in front of you. So if that's like some safety concern if you might have, but rest be sure, I don't lack any leads, and I'm not going to steal your leads and anything like that. So as you know, this is very important. What we do is about trust. So you have to trust us. We have to trust you in order for us to work together. Otherwise, just doesn't work. The other ways doesn't work with us. So essentially, we trust you, have you in, and you trust us because we are admin on your account, guys. And it's all about falls down to that trust factor. And so far, we have a good track record of last 3 years being in public service. We haven't had not a single report that there's some foul plays being played by us or our team, and that says something. So please just take your time. I personally understand the skeptic sides of that for sure, and you rightly can do so. But really, our track record and what we have is going on with our basically members live every day. You can see it for yourself. And of course, when you get your system, this is what you will get, and we will get into that just a minute. Uh, Let me just close this images in the background. As you can see, is Microsoft Live do this kind of stuff and takes a lot of my bandwidth, and hopefully stream will stabilize. And that being said, congratulations to some of you. Before the birthday week, obviously you guys got your accounts, and I'm so pleased because in this specific week we do some really crazy special stuff, and especially the guys that you just got accounts. I have some surprises for you. I already installed some leads for you, and to just get you going. And of course, you can build your infrastructure as you wish and upload your leads and do your segments and all that. But to just welcome you in, I have given you some surprise leads. Please get in and start just one email, send one email to them. And of course, your first email is going to be just one email, but there are a lot more leads there, guys. But I also made a segment for that, basically from your one email to 10 emails, guys, and after that you get a picture, you can continue to. But if you have any difficulties, of course, please reach out to me or make a room. We can jump on and we can work on the same page, and I can show you exactly how you do that and how you can also upload. And of course, this video that we're going to do this evening stream, we will do quite several of this as a series, and that can be useful for all of us. And also, obviously, if somebody new that you invite in as obviously as our partner and associate, that you can always refer those kind of videos, and eventually maybe we just make a one small playlist, say how to get going with this. But really, it doesn't lack any education about the tool what we're using. We use open source Moetic. There's gazillions of videos about it out there, how to kind of make emails, how to automate emails, all that stuff. But obviously you guys want us to do it on screen together, and obviously component by component, element by element, function by function, and all that good stuff. And as you all know, last 3 years I've been doing all those kind of videos. Literally, there is still a lot to be done. I only scratched the surface of really what we are kind of doing with videos, especially with what tool does and enable us to do. So there is literally is huge elements of basically surprises inside, because there's so many stuff that we can accomplish with, just insane. So hopefully you will like it. And when you get your obviously your account, for the new people who's waiting, this is what you get. And of course, the people who already have the account, you are pretty aware of kind of where to log in. And also a few things I like to kind of mention before we go ahead. And one of them is about really this image in here, what you see. If is your domain, you can ask somebody in the group to help you how to change that, or even make one for you. You can change it, and also you can change when we log in a minute. That internal image is just your asset image in your library, and you can log in to the system. You will see where they are and how to change them. So only thing that you really doesn't change is only in the login page on here, that this are copyright, but rest of it's all white labeled to your domain, just like my domain here, and that's it. So obviously I'm No Limit Emails, so I'm showing the logo of No Limit Emails, but your domain doesn't have to if that's what you want. So that's not really a big deal, guys. You can change that as you wish. So we go ahead and log in, and only obviously the copyright doesn't change, and this image also you can change to your liking, if like your logo. So they will be in your assets. You can change them to modify. So next thing I want to show you before we actually get into it, I'm going to just go to channel and we're going to go email. I want to show you a couple of things. First, let me just open this email up that I sent early on, and we're going to look at content. And obviously this email I'm branding stuff obviously for No Limit Emails, but if you notice something, just a moment, as you can see, when the emails look like that, we do not have any watermark says this is being powered by No Limit Emails. This is being powered by No Limit Emails, and anywhere in this content in here. That's one thing. The second part is the same thing that you do. You get, doesn't matter what component, what build you do, you also don't get that watermark in your landing pages if you're making a pages. So that's another thing I want to highlight in here. So these are very important. So I did make this landing page. We're just playing with it, obviously. um, Again, as you can see, we have this landing page, but landing pages belong to the domain, and there is nowhere on this landing page says kind of watermark of No Limit Emails, guys. So as you can see, it is totally white label to you and to that domain. So that's kind of what you get, and that's why literally it helps you to actually brand whatever brand is you're representing, whatever domains that you're using, and as becomes basically more personalized, is more private, and is run under your power. It doesn't say, oh, somebody else helping you basically. So we are just hidden in the behind the scene for you, so you can do your marketing and everything else. So let's kick in. How do you really get started with No Limit Emails? And first thing first, when you log in, I personally also made this mistake. Please do not make this mistake. You go to the contacts and you upload contacts. It's quite common. Quite. This is what I made a mistake. Please don't do that. But first thing that you really want to do without doing anything, when you log in, you scroll it like in here, and you go to the channels. You can first either make one email, or you just scroll down and start with a segment, because that's the two elements you need in order to just get going. So you can just go to the channel and go to the email, because sometime if you go to the email, you try to make email, is not going to allow you to make an email, because it requires you to fill in the part. Let me show you. So because right now I have a segments in a system, obviously it's going to allow me. But if you didn't have the segment, which is you normally don't, that's why when I quality test, I always going to make you a one sample segment, so I can test the email functionality before we list the tool to you guys. And this is where it's kind of some of you getting frustrated making email and cannot complete. And so first thing that you really do, instead of making email, you can make them, by the way. It's not really system not going to lock you out or anything. It's just going to give you some errors, because there is a component really you need in order for email to work. So that's mean that component obviously rely on a contact, and also relies on a segment. So the two crucial elements in here in order for this email thing, when you try to build, not give you errors. That's what I tried to tell you guys, and hopefully you get that. So I was frustrated in the beginning myself before I used the tool myself. I was kind of going in and go to the contact, upload the contact in that. I didn't understand that's really where all the archive of the contacts will be. It was difficult to automate stuff from directly to the contacts, which is I can show you in here. Mine is it's very difficult to automate this many emails in here, like 6 million plus emails. So what we want to do, we want to create segment just to start off with. Is first step, just create segment, and let me just do that with you. And because I haven't done today's, so we're going to do today's. For me will be day. Obviously this segment, this are the list. You could name it what you want, and I'm just kind of currently doing this kind of things. I think I have 295 or something today, or is it 296? I can't really remember, but we can always change this if we made a mistake here. and that's it. I'm not doing any categories, I'm not doing any filters in here. I'm just going to create a list so we can upload a system some file to the system. And only a couple of things you gotta be aware. If this is on no, just take it, push it on publish, and just leave this on no. And you can also leave this yes or no, doesn't make any difference, but it will if you want to access other people in the system, that you can say yes. Obviously I do leave everything yes because my partner logs into the system too and all that, so I just leave everything yes in my sense, and I just save and close. Now we have list. So we have this list ready as 285, not 95, guys. So you can see I made a mistake in here. Okay, let's just correct that. So the way that we can go back and correct this, simply one more thing. I'm just going to delete this part because it has autofilled, and I'm going to just change this. I think it's going to be 86, I think, or 85, I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter because I can make another one. So if you made a mistake just like I have for name wise for the list, that's how you can correct it. Simple. So next part that we will do, literally we have to go contacts, and on the contacts we have that import function. So because it's all total archive in here, and then that you find the next to new. Obviously you can add new contacts in here, it goes to this main archive in here. So we go import, and once more, some of you playing around in here with this number, depending on how many numbers you got on your list. No, please don't do that. In here you don't need to change anything. These are system delimiters, and this is the process. It will process 100 emails at a time when it uploads, and will also send 100 email at a time when sent. It's just basically tuned into this 100. This is the basically kind of limit, process limit on how many emails at one time you can process. Is on the max is 100, and that's it. So what we want to do in here, simply without changing anything, select file, and I'm just going to find a small file here, just a quick, so we can show this to you. In just a moment. I'm a little bit slow, guys. My system definitely a bit slow. Let's just see. I'm just going to import about something like this, and we're just going to hit upload. And in here, as you can see, we are sport, and this will be your name, and day 286, 285. Then we just say day 286. Let me just check the segment, guys. We want to correct 285. Okay. As you can see, you can have multiple tabs open, by the way. Day 285. My brain's also a bit slow today, guys. Just too many things going on at the same time. Field is just to match in here. It's just email, but in your CSV could have a lot different things. And just watch some of the videos we had CSV with lots of different company elements in here, and some of them, if you can't find, just select an ID tag, should work. And let's just import this in a browser, and as you can see, it's processing 100 at a time. So that's that 100 is for, so it's not what you had in the list. As you can see, we have about 1,000 contacts in the list. So right now the system obviously doing a couple of things, verifying and uploading same time. So this is the first step. The second step of this, now we have the leads, they pretty clean, we don't find any data, and then we go to the email. So it makes it very simple now to actually complete the email. And emails again start the same thing, just go new. And in here you have two options. One, obviously, we just uploading a list. We want to send direct message, right? Broadcast. This is what we got to use. And the other ones, if you are publishing forms and starting campaigns, you use this one. So we have email startup part. So you get to see few of the templates, and obviously you can have some advanced kind of function for this and all that you can look. But in the simplest term, as you just logged in, we're just going to make a simple email. I have not really written any email for this, any subject line, but imagine that you just gotta think and do something. But obviously with help of AI today, and it's pretty simple and easy to get a lot of obviously email stuff, email content for yourself. But I'm going to just show you what I'm doing so you know exactly what you can do. I just want to find a couple of swipes that I have obviously previously done. So I have shared with you guys a couple of days ago 7 email templates that I kind of made with an AI thing, and I'm just going to use one of them. So in here I have a subject line. I'm just going to paste, copy paste. This was in that file that you guys can get. Obviously you can just go there and also find out where it was in this, I think, second or third video. And the internal name, obviously day 285, I think. And day 285, email 285, but in our case, because that's already exist, I think, we're gonna be make a 6. I think that was yesterday. But anyhow, I'll make this one 6. Segments 285. Day 285. And that's the lead we just uploaded, that 1000 leads we just uploaded in here. And then obviously I have just blank template. And once more, we're just gonna scroll down, see what else in here. You can categorize this email, but I'm not going to. You can change the obviously language of it, and also you can publish and publish this at the stage in here. You can publish in the date and time that you want, if you want a little bit different time this email to trigger out. And you can also unpublish this in certain times. And of course, and subscribe and everything else, you will see that on the stats when you send the email. You don't need to fill anything in here at all, and just how it is, just this 3 fields you fill in, and you switch this on publish. You just first compile it, like save this work in here, just like so, and then we hit the builder, and our builder is like that. So let's just separate this from here like that, and I'm just going to get a copy paste this content in here. Just get rid of this. But if you want to just delete them and add yours in, you can. Of course, that's the whole idea. So I have prepared this email. You guys can also check this on that file I did share it a couple of days ago. It's called 7 templates for SEO and decision makers, which is I end up kind of making them with the tools that I had, and hopefully you guys can use that. And it's more or less 7 in there. Actually, I just keep adding a bit more as I find the good ones that you guys can utilize it for basically your own needs. So we have this part, and let's also just get a headline in here. And my headline for this big, where it says hello world, I'm just going to paste something like that, and this is it. If you want to send it, this is how you send it. But I don't want to just send it like this, but we will do A/B test. We're going to send one just like this, guys, and we send this one just like this, and tomorrow we will send this exact same email by we can improve this email. And right now, let's just send it as it is. So we going to, because only 1,000 people, I don't mind. So save and save and close and send. Obviously, you can check the content of email. That's going to be, you can check the link, see if it works. So they works, and all we have to do is press send. Obviously, you just press send, you think, why didn't send? It pops this up, and you try to change this number to the list number, which is, that's a lot of you making kind of mistake. Not as, just leave that as it is. All you have to do is hit send. So this is now third time you hit any send, and this is the final human confirmation. Do you really want this email to go out? Yes or no? And you press orange send yes, and this should send the email. As you can see, it's processed once more, 100 email at a time, and sending these emails out. So this is your first email out of No Limit Emails. If you are in this stage, congratulations, you are able to build and send your emails. But if you struggle to get to this stage, all you have to do is jump in one of the live rooms, and so we can help you just do this, just like what you see here. And basically, when it's done, you're done with campaign. All right, next part, that you want to basically publish a pages and publish your forms, and that one we will deep dive on that tomorrow, because it requires more time and more effort, and we will do the second video for tomorrow for that. And thank you for watching this one. I hope you liked it, and thank you for being there in YouTube with me. That's it, guys. And if you want to see us build more pages and everything else, jump on one of the live room that is there. And tonight's live room is No Limit Emails, No Limit Mondays. Come and join us and have a conversation in there, and I will be jumping in that just a second myself. I think I'm already just going and join there, and I'll speak to you there. And on there we can also build some other things that is related to emails and talk on other things. You're welcome to join the conversation. The happy sending, everyone. Till tomorrow, and I'll see you there.